About to get underway and getting to start, Kevin Gausman.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 1-0. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in now and watches strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play move. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Gausman throws over, and he dives back in safely. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Two outs, base is empty. Yeah, that's outside. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Yanks held in check. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back now in Toronto. Today's starting pitcher, Garrett Cole. What should we keep an eye on here?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Bottom of the first. Here's George Springer to start it off.
Springer.
Ball 1 there. Righty delivers. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Volpe throws it to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the
Batting
first.
second.
Let's take a look at the lineup
Shortstop,
for the Blue Jays.
Bichette.
And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2. Cut out and miss, struck him out. That's out number 2.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the
Batting
hitter,
third,
blowing away with
left
some
fielder,
good action at the end.
Anthony
You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball,
Santander.
it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Anthony Santander stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one pushed to the left and foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And that's
Inside, ball
off the
2.
inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays. We played an inning, no score. Back here at Rogers
Leading off
Center,
for the
top of the
Yankees,
second. Now
center
it's the veteran
fielder,
outfielder,
Cody
Cody
Bellinger.
Bellinger. Gosman back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Bellinger measures 6 feet 4 inches, 205 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
And here is Giancarlo Stanton. And that one fouled off. No score here in the second. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some, Boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That's down and in. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out.
Batting 6th, catcher Austin Wells.
2 outs, base is empty. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Let's go, Blue Jays, come on.
Just missed.
1-0.
That's in there. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Gets a piece and stays alive. Another 1-2. Swings and misses, and the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Will Wagner, the next to hit, takes outside. That one fouled off. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 6, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
One. In the air, right side, and that is Springer. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting 8, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Top of the third, no score. Sliced hard but foul. One down, base is empty. That one outside. Going to count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's too high. Swing and a foul out of play. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1 and 2.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Upstairs.
2-2 the count.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. Out to short, Volpe. On the run, throw to first. Pretty nice play there.
Batting 8th, third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws to first in time. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Nathan
And now
Lucas.
the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And it's 2 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. Got him looking. And the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. And we're still knotted at 0. Back Now in
Leading
Toronto,
off
John
for the
Sciambi with
Yankees,
Chris Singleton
shortstop
and set to
Anthony
lead off the
Volpe.
fourth, Anthony Volpe. Slider right there.
You know, these Yankees,
0-1
as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And downstairs.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are
1 ball,
swinging
2
at
strikes,
everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up.
Up next for the Yankees, second baseman.
Dominant
Jazz
performance for
Chisholm
him today,
Jr.
Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Go ahead run on base. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a ground ball to first. Over to Bichette. He's out. How about that double play?
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Oh, 1 down. And ball 1 to Judge. 4th inning underway, no score. And now 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Next pitch is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Way out front for strike 2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Bellinger up to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Fastball is outside. Judge leads off first with 2 down to the inning. A little roller up along first, and that goes foul. Next offering upstairs. Rip towards third. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
First and second, 2 outs. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton swings, crushes one, out to left, and it bangs off the top of the wall. 1 runs in. Save! And they take a 2-run lead.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read, and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
2 outs, runner on first. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Kirk right there to make the grab. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Yankees 2 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom 4, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
Springer.
And that one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's in the dirt.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Foul ball there. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Full count, 3-2. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled
Up
to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bo Bichette, went down on strikes his first time through. There's the strike.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Outside, and a count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The Jays hitless so far in the game. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the dirt. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. There's the swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And Springer's in there safely. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Here comes Springer around third. He'll score. Judge hustles it back in, and the lead runner has to hold on at second.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. He's 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Blue Jays down a run. Just missed. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Blue Jays get a run on this double by Vlad Jr. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Gosman back to work. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Way back there. Gone. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. It's 3-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Gosman, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Clement makes the grab, 1 down. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws in time. Got him.
Now batting, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And now, Anthony Volpe, 1 for 2. There's the strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of Mexico. And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. There's a strike. Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dominguez. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman Andres Jimenez.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
And misses inside.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. That's a walk. Tried another knuckle curve, but it missed for ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Third baseman.
Down the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Grounded out his first time. Cole a check to first. Jimenez back in on a dive. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And we are starting over. It's 3-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. First pitch misses. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
1 strike.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. The strikeout and the second of the game for the Cole train.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Springer in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Misses off the inside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball, shallow right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the third out. The Jays get a pair on this homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now in Toronto, top of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. You got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Here is Aaron Judge. He is struck out and he is walked.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. And that's a little bit high, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed
ball,
there.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, called strike. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Bottom of the 6th. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
That clips the corner. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Brings it in. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Ground ball left side. Over to Goldie. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they go quietly there. Seventh inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Top of inning number 7. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Strike one. Action in the pen down there. Jimmy Garcia, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Green getting cranked up as well. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
The 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
At the plate, Austin Wells. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Fought off foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
First baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses. Slice to right and foul ball. Fastball for a strike. Struck him out swinging. 7 in a row by way of the K. So the Yanks go in order. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. New arm out of the bullpen, Fernando Cruz.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 63, Fernando Cruz.
And now the
Leading off
DH, Will
for
Wagner.
Toronto, designated hitter, Will Wagner.
And a foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Bellinger makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. And a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Luke Weaver getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Leiter getting loose as well. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Jazz tosses to first, and they got him.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Andres
Jimenez. Next up for the Blue Jays. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch, and he just misses.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Just off the inside edge. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number
Jason
93.
Dominguez stepping
Jimmy
in now for the
Garcia.
Yankees. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And delivers outside. Hit in the air, left field. Santander sizing this one up. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera.
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. And fouled off. And now the count is even. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And there's two away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear
shortstop,
down, make the pitch,
Anthony
get the ground
Volpe.
ball. Excellent piece of work.
Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. 1 for 3. Fouled off. He was late. Late swing, fouled off. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. Still tied 3-3.
Now pitching for
Back
New York.
now, new pitcher on the mound as
Number
we roll
30.
into the bottom of the 8th.
Luke
Luke
Weaver.
Weaver. And now for the
Leading
Jays,
off for
Ernie Clement.
Toronto,
He's already
third
homer here in
baseman,
this one.
Ernie Clement.
Try to bunt his way on. And it's just foul. That was close. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1-1.
And the count 1-2. That one is upstairs. And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Next to hit, Nathan Lucas. Hit in the air, right field. Judge hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, George.
Here's George Springer.
Springer.
And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Movement in the Yankees pen. Jake Cousins getting loose out there. Clips the corner and a count 1-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Two outs. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full, all tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching. for the
Welcome
Blue
back.
Jays.
And here comes the closer,
Number
Jeff
23.
Hoffman.
And we all know about his
Jeff
slider. It's just
Hoffman.
filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now at the plate,
Leading
Jazz
off for the
Chisholm Jr.
Yankees, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Now
Inside,
1-1.
ball 1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Hard hit, right side. Jimenez throw to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
It's Aaron Judge now. This guy with light tower power. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Seeing if he can get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like
Now
he
batting,
should have had him
outfielder,
looking, I
Cody
think. But,
Bellinger.
that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And here comes Bellinger. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. And it goes just foul. Got him looking. And the Yanks go quietly. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here at Rogers Center, and here is Bo Bichette. Weaver back to work. And that one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So